Hello, I'm Nathan Mraz.
And my name is Deo Kim.
We're from the College of Optical Sciences at the University of Arizona. Today we have a presentation on liquid crystal displays. Now, many of you have seen liquid crystal displays before. The television monitors, computer monitors. Here's a brand new one. They also come in the form of your little wristwatches and your calculator screens. And they work the same way, they just have a different illumination source. Now, the first principle behind liquid crystal technology is that light can be polarized. Here we have vertically polarized light, horizontally polarized light. This just describes the way an electric field propagates. So this is just the form of a sine or a cosine. And also used in liquid crystal displays are polarizing filters. These are the same as your polarized sunglasses. How they work is they absorb polarized light in one direction while they transmit polarized light in the other direction. So if you have two of these filters 90 degrees of each other, it will completely block light. Now, in a liquid crystal display, you have two of these filters, a horizontal and a vertical filter. And so you think you would have no light getting through. But what you also have is these crystal molecules, the liquid crystals. And what they do is they actually rotate the polarization state. So coming out of this filter, vertically polarized light. This liquid crystal will rotate it into horizontally polarized light, which will get completely transmitted by this horizontal filter. And that is the second principle of liquid crystal displays. The third principle is that those liquid crystals will untwist when you apply electric voltage. And you can use that to control the output intensity of your liquid crystal display. So here we have no voltage. Like before, light just gets rotated as it goes through the liquid crystal. And then here we have a small voltage applied, and it halfway untwists the light. And so when it passes through the polarizer here, it gives you half the intensity as when there was no voltage. And when you have the high voltage, it completely untwists your liquid crystal, and the polarized light gets completely blocked by the polarizer, giving you no intensity in your output.
Okay, now let's make the world's largest pixel, world's largest LCD pixel. I have a polarizer here, same as sunglasses, but this is pretty large. So this is the world's largest pixel. The second item I have here is the normal flashlights. And the third item is crystal. We are actually cheating here. This is not a liquid crystal, but we can just assume this is a crystal. But because that crystal was too big, I have a smaller and thinner version of the crystal here. Finally, all we have is crystal, polarizer, flashlight.
Okay, here's our flashlight, placing the tissue paper over it to give us a better source. Here's one polarizer, the second polarizer that's completely blocking the light. And now we insert the crystal. This isn't the liquid crystal, but it is our solid crystal. As you can see, in one orientation, it completely blocks the light still. But let me apply a voltage, which is the same here as me rotating it with my hand. If you rotate it, there you can see light is transmitted because of the liquid crystal. And this is the same as in your laptop display, in your television display, but here we've made the world's largest pixel.
Now let's look at the actual LCD display panel, which is just an array of pixels. Here is the LCD panel, one polarizer front side, and the other polarizer back side. And in between, there is a liquid crystal, very thin layer of them. And here is the backlight unit, which gives us a uniform light distribution. This is exactly the same as the flashlight. Of course, you want to put the LCD panel on top of the backlight unit like this. And this is gonna be the LCD panel.
Okay, so here is an activated LCD panel. This is just a computer laptop monitor. Now, as I lift it up, you will see beneath is that uniform light source and the LCD panel. Now, Notice how if I block the light with my hand, you see nothing through the display. That's because the LCD can only function if it has a light source. Hey, thanks for watching.
Okay, see you again. Bye.